Hi guys, and a warm and loving welcome here on the Violet Light channel. I hope that you guys are all doing very, very well. And thank you so much for stopping by and for sharing your energy and presence here. You are appreciated. Okay, guys, so it's time to get into our weekly messages. So, this is just a time where we connect to spirit, our higher selves, where we ask about guidance or anything that it is that we need to know about this week. So, there are three piles for you guys. We have pile number one over here with this beautiful rose quartz crystal. And then over here for pile number two, we have the selenite crystal. And then for pile number three over here, we have the amethyst crystal. Okay, guys, so just take a moment, connect to your intuition, to that all inner knowing, and just feel where your energy feel guided towards. Do you feel guided towards a specific card or a specific crystal? It is okay to be guided to more than one pile. And also remember, these are collective readings, so only take what resonates and let the rest go. I will go ahead and start with pile number one. Hi guys, welcome to everybody that chose pile number one with the rose quartz crystal. Welcome to your reading, guys. Okay, guys, so to start off with, I just want to introduce your cards to you guys and then we'll get into the messages. So, first of all, we have health and healing. We have over here, well done, with a thumbs up. Then over here, we have the energy of happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. Over here, we have the energy of love and light. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. We have the energy of confidence. Be bold, rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. And over here we have the energy of trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. And for your animal card over here, we have the swan and it says, Grace, go with the flow. Okay, guys, and then I just want to get the letters out because I always forget to get the letters out for you guys. Okay, so just a few letters. Let's see over here. Okay, so let's get a little bit more. Okay, so you guys have over here, you have a Z, 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 z. You guys have a Q. You guys have a W. You guys have an S. You have an O. You have a C. You have a B. You have an A V. And you also have an L. Okay, guys, so just to say again, we have a C, A, and L, so it can be call. We have O and V, we have B and S, Z and Q, and W. Okay, guys. Okay, so let's get into the messages about, this week and what it is that Spirit wants you to know. Okay, guys, so this week is literally all about, focusing on the energy of love, focusing on the energy of goodness, of kindness, in whichever way this might resonate towards you and your situation. Remember, that these are collective readings, so you have to apply these messages to your situation. But right now, Spirit is telling you that this is really about a time to focus on how you can spread love, how you can spread light in the situations in your life, how you can help those in your life right now, how you can focus on bringing the highest energy out. So this can literally be about a person, a situation in your life, but this can also be about you. How can you focus on bringing more love and light into your life as well? So take that first message however it resonates. But overall and overall, this is really an energy focusing on the heart center, on that heart chakra, that energy where we carry so much emotions and so much love and that connectiveness that we have to others. So really that is where the focus is. We also have the energy of health and healing. So, a message that is coming through from Spirit is also to make space for yourself this week where you literally sit and you focus on your heart center, your heart chakra, which is at the center of your heart, and you just feel what you feel, and you just work with that energy. Be aware of what you are feeling, and then maybe breathe that any heavy energies out, or maybe write the energies that you are feeling down, and then focus on the energy of feeling more love and light and happiness and compassion and gentleness in that heart center. This is a way of bringing healing into our heart centers. So definitely there is a message from Spirit that you need to focus on your own self-love and your own self-healing. Make that space for yourself, because you are also a person that carries a lot of love and healing in your heart, and you can actually send that out to the people around you. That is also part of what your soul came to do over here in this lifetime, is to spread that love, to spread that kindness. So know if there is maybe a person in your life that is maybe kind of triggering an energy where maybe you don't feel so much love towards that person or that much compassion towards that person, know that they are also somebody that came in to help you on the soul journey of spreading more love and light as well. But really that is where the focus is. First of all, to give back to yourself, focus on your heart center, feeling that love, that compassion, letting go of anything, any heavy feelings you have in your heart, letting go of any hatred, any ill wishes you might have about somebody. Let that go, and then focus on bringing more love, more light into your heart center, focusing on healing your heart center, because by doing that you are also helping those around you. So that's the first message. And also to see where can you bring this energy into your life. Where can you spread love and kindness to those around you? Where is a situation or a person in your life this week where you can just be a little bit more kinder and spread a little bit more love towards that person? So that is the first message. It's really a really strong energy about exchanging energies, exchanging that energy of love, exchanging that energy of light, of love, of healing. For many of you, you are also healers. You are also working on that vibration of giving so much love and light to those around you. But remember that we also have to give back to ourselves as well. With this trader energy over here, you guys can see that his hand is along his heart. So again, that is about going within that space of the heart and seeing where can you exchange that energy of love, of kindness, of compassion. This is about exchanging energy, trading energy. And right now for this week, it is all about trading energy from that heart chakra, spreading the love. This week, you need to spread the love, spread the love, spread the kindness, spread the compassion. First of all, giving that energy to yourself and then going ahead and spreading it to all around you. Again, look, even with health and healing, look at all this energy around the heart chakra, really opening up that energy. And remember, the heart chakra is as well that green energy. So we also have a lot of green coming into your reading. So healing that heart chakra, healing any heavy energies we carry in our heart chakra, healing any bad thoughts we might have about somebody, and then filling our heart chakra with self-love, self-compassion, healing for the self, and then spreading that out into the world, spreading that love, that kindness to all around us, to people, to situations, to family, to friends, whatever the case might be. Remember also to protect your energy before you spread love and light as well. Just remember that. But there is that indication from spirit coming up about, trading that energy of love, of light, of healing as well. And to also really focus on the positive in life. There's also a strong thing about focusing on the positive in life. You guys have the thumbs up over here. This is about focusing on your goodness, your beauty, how far you have come in life. First of all, seeing your wonderful things. Don't put yourself down. Have positive, loving thoughts about yourself this week. And then also extend that out again, trading that energy of seeing the good and the positive of all around you, seeing how far everybody has gone, and also focusing on all the positive things you have in your life. Really try to be in that positive space. And just to affirm this, we have the thumbs up, which is telling us focus on the stuff that's going well. Focus on the stuff that's good in your life and the lives in others. So this is also about having appreciation for the good things in your life, having appreciation for other people in your life. And then just to confirm this as well, we have happy thoughts over there. So this is again just spirit telling you to just be aware of your thoughts this week, to be aware of having loving, compassionate thoughts for yourself and for those around you as well. This will really help you to just feel happier in life and just have that lighter vibration, that happy vibration around you. So as well, what spirit is telling you, if you can be in that vibration of having love and light for yourself, and you start spreading that out, this is going to be a week filled with so much happiness, so much light, so much, of that energy of just feeling in that vibration of love. And that is such a beautiful space to be. So really create that space. It's all about you and what you create for yourself. You are a powerful creator. If you tune into your higher self, you will know how tremendously powerful you are and how you can create. So really, spirit is telling you, create love for yourself, create love for those around you, and you will have a wonderful week filled with so much opportunity for healing and just that vibration of feeling that love, that happiness. We also have the energy of confidence over here. So again, this is that energy of really stepping into your power, stepping into that energy of realizing that you are worthy of receiving love. You are worthy of giving love, and this will also help you on your confidence. So a week filled with confidence if you open yourself up to that energy where you also just go with the flow and really let your radiance be seen. We have the swan energy over here. So this is a very elegant bird, and many people find it just so incredibly beautiful and glorious. So this is really a week where your beauty and your glory and your confidence and your fire can be seen. So really this is about creating that energy for this week because it is available to you guys. Okay guys, and then I just want to go back to the energy of the heart center again, because this is the overall energy of your reading. Is really about tuning into that love energy, into that compassion energy, into healing the heart center. So like I mentioned before, take all the messages how it resonates to your situation. So again, just to come back, where can you spread love? Is it that you need to now focus on your own self-love, on your own self-healing? That is for everyone. Is that where your main focus must be? Or is it about healing yourself and then spreading that love to all those around you? But that is the main focus for this week. And also very interestingly enough, you guys chose this energy of the rose quartz crystal. So a rose quartz crystal is a beautiful, beautiful heart healer. And we can see so much of this reading has to do with that energy of healing the heart. So I would definitely suggest, to also bring that gentle energy. You need gentle energy. You need love this week. So give that energy back to yourself, focus on your own healing, and when you feel ready, spread that energy out. And for many of you, like, it will be very beneficial for you to actually carry a piece of rose quartz with you at this moment in time. It is so easy on the internet. You can find rose quartz, like it's maybe in a bangle, or maybe in a necklace, or maybe just having the stone with you. This will be very beneficial, and it will really help you as well. And it also brings that energy of gentleness and self-love to you as well. So a rose quartz will be very beneficial if you are open to that energy. So, maybe go to a crystal dealer around you. I also sell rose quartz crystals if you are interested. But overall, this is all about self-love and self-healing, and opening up your heart chakra and loving yourself. There's that energy as well about being gentle and loving to yourself as well. Okay, guys, thank you so much, pile number one, for tuning in. And if you enjoyed this reading, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And you guys are welcome to comment and subscribe as well. Thank you so much, guys. Namaste. Hi, guys, and welcome to everybody that chose pile number two with this selenite crystal. Welcome to your reading, guys. Okay, guys, so first of all, I just want to introduce your pile to you, and then we'll get into your weekly messages. So to start off with, you guys have Shield Maiden with Make Plans and Focus. Over here, we have the card Love Heals Fear. The power of love can help bullies and angry people be less afraid. Over here, we have career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. We have the energy over here with right, with Thoth. We have the energy of healing energy over here with some crystals. We have the energy of metamorphosis. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. And for your animal card, we have the monkey card, and it says playful, light-hearted, and cheerful. Okay, guys, and I just want to get some letters for you guys as well, because I forget every single time. So let me just do that first. Just some letters for you guys for the week. Okay, so we have a few over here to start off with. We have the letter O. We have W. We have E. We have H. How? We have I. We have B. We have M. Mo. We have V. And for your last one over here, we have the letter Q. Okay, guys, so you guys can go ahead and make some words with that. I'm not very good at making words, but we do have the word bow. I can see bow, war, whoop, whip. Okay, guys, he, um, anyways, guys, okay, so let's get into your messages for this week, for the coming week. Okay, guys, so overall there is a message coming through about certain changes that you are going through currently within life. So I don't feel that this is just this week. I think it's like a kind of an ongoing thing. Maybe you're already on in it, or it's going to occur very quickly. But there is that energy of a lot of changes happening. But remember, if we are in that space, sorry, where there are a lot of changes happening in our life, it can sometimes cause a lot of uncomfortable energies as well. So for many of you, maybe there is some things that you need to deal with, some kind of emotions, or dealing with things about other people, or whatever the case might be. But spirit is telling you that yes, there are changes happening in your life, and yes, it might not always be easy, because when we step into that energy of change, it can be that energy that we don't know what is coming for us. We might feel ungrounded, we might feel unbalanced. So just remember that right now you are in a space where there are certain changes happening in your life. So if you are feeling a little bit ungrounded, or maybe there's certain emotions or unwelcoming situations in your life, just remember that this is all part of changes. No change is easy. We need to let go of the old and recreate the new. So it does come with some kind of uncomfortable feelings. So just remember, this is not something bad. This is all something that is supposed to happen. There is definitely something that's shifting and changing in your life, and the indication as well with this energy is something is shifting to something that you really want in your life. Something positive is entering your life. For many of you, it can be that energy of now finally doing what it is that you want to do in a career situation. For many, maybe you are starting a project, or starting your own career, or stepping into something that you've been wanting for a very, very long time. And with this energy, there can be certain uncertainties that we feel. We're not exactly sure how it's going to plan out, but spirit is telling that things are happening the way that it needs to happen. We might not always be able to see what goes on behind the scenes, but things are the way that it needs to be. And with this card over here as well, with the sheet maiden, make plans and focus. Again, this is that energy that is reminding us that things are falling in place, and things will work out the way that it needs to work out. There are changes happening, but it's best for you to actually plan ahead, so that you don't take on more than you can carry. Not in a negative way, just in the sense that very often, if we just carry on without making plans, we can attract things that can make us feel even more overwhelmed, or maybe more ungrounded, or maybe, things that we don't really have, you know, um, the energy to deal with. So right now, spirit is also telling you, so this week, focus again on what it is that you want in life. Yes, we are in the changes and it is happening, but right now you need to plan and focus as well. Don't just go ahead and make hasty decisions. Try to focus on your grounding energy and plan this week. How are you gonna, how are you gonna be this week? What plans do you need to make this week, or what plans do you need to make to bring these changes into your life? So definitely there is change and plans going on. So take it however it resonates to your situation, because we are all going through different things. But first of all, there are changes happening in your life, and spirit is telling you to plan ahead. Don't make any hasty decisions. Plan ahead, and things are happening as it should happen, even if it feels a little bit uncertain, or there's certain things that has come up that you need to deal with. Okay, guys, so that is the first message. And there is also a message about just being a little bit more lighthearted. Sometimes we can be so serious in life. Oh, I need to do this, or this needs to happen, or stuff needs to be a certain way. Right now, it's just being in that energy this week of just seeing where you can just feel a little bit more lighthearted, bring a little bit joy in, bring a little bit playfulness in, connect to your inner child. Just find something light and fun to do this week. Maybe watch a comedy, go out and have fun with friends, go and play in the ocean, whatever the case might be. But make time to enjoy life as well. Not everything does have to be so serious. There is also that time that we need to make to just have fun, to laugh a little bit, to play a little bit as well in life. So that is also coming through for you guys. And then we also have an energy that, remember, if you are dealing with a heavy person, with what I mean with heavy person, I just mean a person that maybe triggers you to experience certain kind of emotions. Remember that we always have a choice how we act in a situation, but we do sometimes have people and we allow them to maybe allow us to feel a certain way. So maybe if So, for example, my friend is irritating me, I can just breathe it away, or I can feel angry. And, there might be this opportunity this week where somebody might, maybe press your buttons a little bit. So, just remember, if you are in that space, just be in that space of love and compassion. And if somebody is nasty towards you, or they might not understand why you are doing something, especially if it's maybe a parent or a grandparent or whatever the case might be, just know that they are also acting from a place of uncertainty. It's not to be mean towards you, it's just that they don't know. They are acting from a space what they think is best, whether it's best for you or not. For them, they think that is best. So just, hold that space in love and compassion as well, whatever it might be. And we also have the energy of right coming in. So for many of you, it might be very beneficial to actually write down everything that you are feeling. But this writing also goes with planning. Sit down, write down, plan your future, plan what it is that you need to do for this week or for the changes that's happening in your life. And for some of you, there is also that energy that is coming through of actually bringing more light into your being as well. So this also relates to the energy healing. And as well, I want to go back to this selenite crystal over here as well. And with light over here, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's actually like an angel standing over here, or a being, and it's just radiating out light as well. So with this energy healing and with the selenite crystal, there is also an indication to actually spend some time in meditation where you just focus on bringing light into your being. So literally what you can do is to just sit, focus on your crown center, connect out to the universe, to your higher self, and just bring that energy down into your being, and just to feel this pure white source light flowing through your chakras, flowing through your entire being, and just, washing away all negativity and lighting up your entire being and bringing more light into your vessel, into your being, into your energy field. So there is that energy of bringing your own energy healing in by focusing on filling your entire being with higher light. So there is that message coming through as well. Really, this is really going to help you to shift your energy. First of all, you are going to carry more light because you are going to be in a higher vibration. Second of all, you are going to be more connected to your true self, to that higher self, and you're just going to be feel better, and you're actually going to heal your being and get your energy to just flow so much stronger as well. So definitely focusing on bringing, the light from your higher self down into your entire being. And I also just want to focus on the energy of the selenite crystal. So a selenite crystal has a very high vibration, and you guys can see it's like a really shining white as well. And it connects us to those higher realms as well. So definitely this week will be a very good idea to focus on your crown chakra, to connect to the higher forces, to connect to spirit, to the angels, to whatever it is that you believe in, to connect to your higher self, to your God consciousness, to your angels, whatever it is that you believe in, and bring that energy down. Feel it in your physical vessel as well. Okay, guys, thank you so much. So these are the messages for this week. So beautiful changes coming into your life. I feel that this will maybe not manifest exactly this week, but we are in that process of creating change in our life. So if this week, if maybe you are feeling ungrounded, or there's just a lot that you are dealing with, just take it that this is normal. This is a process that you are going through because you are stepping into that energy of change. So during this week, if things are a little bit upheaval, or you are experiencing things, just know it is exactly the way that it is meant to be, because there are changes. And what you can do is just to focus on that energy of love, focus on that energy of healing the self by bringing more light from spirit into your being. Thank you so much, guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Lots of love and light. Hi, guys, and a warm and loving welcome to everybody that chose pile number 3 with the amethyst crystal. Welcome to your reading, guys. Okay, guys, so first of all, to start off with, I just want to introduce you guys to the cards and then we'll get into your messages about this week. So, you guys have Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. We have over here, love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father loves you as much as they can. We have a spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. We have the energy of calm. We have yoga with Babaji. We have partnership. Learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. And over here we have the fox wisdom, quick-witted, beware of tricksters. Okay, guys, and then I just want to get some letters for you guys. I always forget about the letters. So let's just see which letters comes out. Oh dear, we have a T coming out already. So the T went over here. So first of all, we have a T. We have a P. We have oh dear, a C. We have an F. We have a B. We have a K, F, S, H, Y, and we have an O. Okay, so I see boy, I see case, haze, toy. Okay, guys, anyways, you guys are welcome to make some words with these letters. Let's get into the messages that Spirit has for you for this week. Okay, guys, so first of all, to start off with, there might be some kind of energy that, was a little bit unpleasant. So take it however it resonates to your situation. Everybody's situation will be different. We have the calm energy over here. So, this is all about storms, experiencing some kind of heavy emotions about a certain situation, whatever it might be. But we also have the energy of calm and a rainbow over here. So this week you might be dealing with something that might, bring up some kind of emotions within you. But just remember, we also have that energy of a rainbow and calm and this beautiful, bright energy. So even if you might be going through a situation that might bring up some kind of unwanted emotions or some kind of angry energy or whatever the case might be, know that this will be resolved. And it's almost like that calmness after the storm. So whatever you are going through this week, know that it will be resolved and that calm energy will come over you. But for many, for many of you guys, pile number 3, you will be dealing with some kind of family situation, or some kind of situation with parents or with elders or with ancestors or whatever the case might be, because we have this card coming up twice over here. So with this energy, this is literally about your ancestors. This is really about your family and the cycles that your family might be going through, the certain beliefs about your family, whatever the case might be towards your situation. This can literally be certain cycles that your family might be stuck in. So, for example, there are so many things. This can be poverty. This can be, a certain career, a certain belief, anything that the case might be. And Spirit is telling you to just remember that you are your own individual and you don't need to do what your family tells you to do. You don't need to follow the same patterns. You create your own destiny. You are the writer of your own path. You don't need to follow in the footsteps of others if you feel it is not what you want. So for example, if everybody in your family is a doctor, your mother's father was a doctor, your that person's father was a doctor, that person's father was a doctor, so it carries on. But you feel you don't want to be a doctor, you want to be an artist or a healer or a singer or whatever the case might be. This is your choice. You can do that. Or maybe if you are stuck maybe in a cycle of poverty, maybe your mother is poor and her mother was poor and her mother was poor. Remember, this does not have to be your path. You can shift and change that energies. So this is really an indication from spirit that you are on your own journey, you are on your own path, and you need to make your own decisions. And remember, if your parents are unable to understand that, if your elders, your parents, your grandparents are not able to understand why you are choosing a certain path or a certain career or have certain choices, remember, it's also that they just don't understand it because they are conditioned a certain way. They are believed that things needs to be a certain way, so they might not always be able to understand why you make certain choices or why you have certain decisions. All that you can do is just to know that this is not to harm you. They, in their understanding, they feel that what they choose is the best for you. You know that it's not the best for you, but they think it is. And they're just doing that because, even though it is difficult to understand, they feel it's the right thing and they feel it will be the best choice for you. So it is actually coming from a place of love, even though it does not make sense. Just know that they don't understand, and the only thing that you can do is just be in that energy of love and compassion, and just know that they don't know of better. We also remember we have the energy of partnership over here. So again, this is really that indication, to not let them put you down, or not to hold any unforgiveness or anger towards them. It is really about, just trying to be in that energy where even if things are stormy, even if things are difficult, to just try to focus on their positive energies, to focus on that energy of love, and to see how you guys can work together. If you are in a space where you can actually communicate with your family, communication will be very powerful at this moment in time. Work together. How can we resolve this situation? How can it work for both of us, for maybe your parents or the people in this situation? So definitely communication and resolving issues will be very beneficial if you are able to do that, because very often we can also be in a situation that people are just not open to compromising or communicating. But if you are in that space where you can communicate with somebody and work together, open up that space, communicate, explain your side, listen to their side, be in that energy of fair sharing, a good listener, good understanding, from both sides as well. But overall, what Spirit is telling you, if you are dealing with something heavy this week, whether it is with parents, with family, with friends, any situation that is representing itself right now, is to just be careful as well in this whole situation. Over here we have the fox energy, and it says, beware of tricksters. So just be in that space of mind that you are just aware of that. And just as well, what spirit is telling you is to just focus on your spiritual practice. Whatever your spiritual practice is, that is going to be the thing that is going to get you through this week, or through any difficult situations you might be dealing with, is your spiritual practice, whatever the case might be with that. For some of you guys, you do yoga. For others of you, there might be some other spiritual practice that you practice. But whatever the case might be, Spirit is telling you that, whatever you are going through this week, your spiritual practice will get you through this. Whatever your spiritual practice might be, whether it is meditation, yoga, whatever, chanting. I'm not sure what you guys, everybody is as something else that they do. But with this card, spiritual teacher, and the card of yoga over here, whatever you do, focus on your spiritual path this week, because your spiritual path is going to help you to get through any difficulties you might have this week as well. And it's also so interesting that you guys chose the amethyst crystal, because the amethyst crystal is a very spiritual crystal, and it actually connects us to, first of all, to our crown chakras and whatever we believe in spiritually. So again, this is also again that indication that whatever you are going through this week, connect to your spiritual side, because your spiritual practices, whatever it might be, will get you through this week. So really focus on your spiritual practice. And, again, just that indication that whatever is going on with your family, or with the people in your life, know that you have the right to choose your own path. Even if they don't understand it, it's your path. They cannot decide for you. And the way to deal with this is just to be in that energy of love and compassion, and to just know that they don't mean harm. That is just their own conditioning, making them act a certain way. So overall, Spirit is telling you, that this is really a time for you to focus on your own path and what is good for you, and to just focus on your spirituality. Your spirituality is going to get you through a lot this week. And also to just be in that energy of focusing on partnership and goodwill within your energy connections. Okay, guys, thank you so much, and I wish you guys lots of love and light. And if you enjoyed this reading, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Keep well. Namaste.